everybody. How's it going today? Over here, it's super dark and rainy, which is kind of charming, actually. There's something kind of nice about sitting inside and just listening to the rain coming down. That kind of day. Hello, hello, everybody. Uh, Bree's also saying hi, but you can't hear her because her voice is too high pitched. But she's going meh, meh, because she knows I'm talking to people. So last time we played, I'm just going to give a quick story summary for anyone jumping in for the first time. SaGa Frontier is an old RPG. Intense thunderstorm. I wish we'd have some thunder. The pressure's been insane for a while. So it's an old RPG by Square Enix that reputedly was released just after Final Fantasy VII in a sort of reaction to anyone who was like, it's too linear, etc. So there's 7 individual storylines you can play, technically a secret 8th. This is the remaster. And the remaster added in the 8th that you could not originally play because the game was shipped unfinished in the first version. Hi, Buxy. We're playing Asellus' storyline. Asellus was a normal 16-year-old girl going on a trip for her aunt to go pick something up from a friend when she got hit by a carriage, was in a coma for 10 years, and woke up as a half mystic. Mystics are a race in this game, which are somewhere between fairies and vampires and demons, so they've got like supernatural charm and they're immortal and they drink blood and all of that. And Asellus was like, wow, this is all really messed up in here. And one of the retainers is also like, yeah, it's super messed up in here. I'm excited to see how you change things. And another's like, I don't want this girl here, so I'm going to give her an escape. Well, pretending to be loyal to my boss. Yeah, just the usual stuff. So she was training under one hard-ass retainer and was like, I want to get out of here, but I don't have any money, so I'm going to talk to the nicest mystic princess who I've been introduced to so far, White Rose. And Princess White Rose was like, I mean, I guess I'll just run away with you then. So the two of them have been traveling around for, Celia, 6 years. Celia, it took place in a sort of like, screen transition. This was the most developed storyline in the original ship game, which, as I said, shipped kind of unfinished. There were 3 endings on this one, and there are 3 endings in this version. We'll see which one we're going for. I kind of have an idea, but I'm not being too specific about it. I'm trying to go for the half human, half mystic bisexuality route. Which will make sense in time. Oh, Bree's nuzzling the microphone. I'm really sorry for anyone who's hearing weird sounds. So last time we played, I had started a bunch of these side quests because I mentioned it's non-linear. All of the 8 storylines basically have their individual stuff that gets randomly triggered as you explore the world, and otherwise you have the same available quests to everyone to go level up and become powerful. So I started the arcane magic quest, and then couldn't really get anywhere in it because it's also one of those old RPGs that makes you do a lot of... Bree, I love you. You cannot be nuzzling the camera and the microphone. You've got to stop. It makes you do a lot of grinding. So then off screen, I A, did a lot of grinding, and B, I did those glitches that I also mentioned to give myself near infinite money and also get a bunch of high-level items. So this is what my team looks like right now. As you can see, I have over 500,000 credits because I spent like a half an hour running between 2 different worlds, changing gold for credits and back again in my favor. It's the kind that they add in, definitely as a developer one. Alright. Bree, you're being such a menace right now. And my equipment is all this, like, high-level, like... Oops. I don't want to look at you. I've got multiple high-level shields. I've got null blades. I've got lethal dragoons with attack 60, where my previous items were, like, attack 6 to 12. So Now we can go do some of the other stuff that we were held off on doing before. This is Shrike. It's Asellus' really cute hometown. There's an area called My House that she is simply not allowed into because when she went there, her aunt showed up and was like, "You're not my child. You're not my niece. My niece vanished years ago. You're a mystic pretending to be her. Go away." So Asellus is going through it. These are the ports. This game, instead of having cities, etc. on a single world, has figured out interdimensional travel. So you go between actual, like, fully different settings and worlds. My wife has just arrived with a nice drink for me.
Wet out there.
It's wet out there. Thank you, babe.
Have fun with the ghosts.
We're not doing ghosts today.
Have fun with Manhattan.
Yep, we'll have fun with Manhattan. I could, in fact, go buy a good item from Manhattan because I have a lot of money now.
Just the first word I saw.
Let's go to... Yorkland's less fun. We're going to go to Korung so we can transfer. And then we're going to go to IRPO to try the Phoenix quest that we tapped out of last time. So the next little 4 places I'm going are the available on any route. IRPO is the Interregional Police Offices. Fuse, who was the storyline who originally got cut and has been added back in, works here, as does Silence, the mystic that has cute butterfly wings and is in my party. Oh god, Brie, why? She just did calisthenics across my body. And we are in the middle of a quest to get which card is it? I forget, one of the magic cards from Mossberryburg, which is this place. Let's try the side cave with the enemies that were way too powerful for me when I first came in here. Just as a sort of test of power. They're more powerful than the enemy at the very end. Characters are a little stronger than they were before. Am I doing this on Nullblade? Oh, I should be doing on Phantasm. Is that going to be useful? No. So White Rose is in my party. That's the mystic I ran away with. Rouge and Amelia are characters from other storylines who I just picked up because you can recruit them whenever. And Silence is also just a recruitable character, but I think he's really cute. And I like his little butterfly wings. The 3D enemies and the party sprites, I know, like, they add a little shading onto the party sprites, but... Should I Vermilion Sands? That's piercing. I should probably do some heals at this point. Oops. Well, that'll do it. That's unfortunate. I might still be too weak for these guys, which is not surprising. They're very optional bosses. Anyhow, I don't have any heals that don't require an extra turn from you, so we're just doing this. Amelia can wait because she does not do a lot of damage. And I thought Asellus was about to go back down. Implosion did not do a lot comparatively, so let's go back to the high power ones. I think we're just going to end up having a game over from Asellus running out of life points at this point. As you see, the more powerful magic attacks get, the bigger and shinier they are. This thing's defense is so high. Come on. Sometimes, depending on how your party's arranged, it's hard to get back over to them. There we go. Received item Blood Chalice. What does that do? Show me the Blood Chalice. I have a lot of items in my inventory because there's almost nowhere you can sell things. Blood Chalice. It's just a single item defense. Okay. Chris has a knife. Octopus board. Let's see what some of these do. We're going to want to use that sanctuary stone right away, but let's see what some of these do. Lord Star, come on. It's not really designed for this controller still, so it's really sensitive. Braveheart technique. I have stronger swords, but not with extra techniques. Let's see. One of these is definitely some kind of armor thing, I think. Go, come on, come on, behave. Golden Fleece is defense 28, paralysis sleep. All right, that's useful. So you see why I wanted to do this, was the good shit that you can get. Is that better or worse than? Not as good as Warlord's armor. Well, I will trade out some stuff at some point. First, I'm going to use the sanctuary stone. If it'll let me scroll down to it. This is basically a full, like, heal at an inn. There we go. Egg hat. Yeah. I don't know why it's called egg hat. Anyways, now that we've done that cool fight, let's try to get up to the top. As I weave around all the enemies. Here we go again. We are on Phantasm, yes. Let's see if we can stun it. Well, Sunray ain't gonna do shit to this, neither will Tremor. So we're using basic Phantasm shots for you. Let's put up a Mirror Shade. Mirror Shades are magical decoys that can get targeted instead of you. Oh shit. Well, okay. You're just starting strong, are we? Well, I do have a heal on Asellus, but... And I don't... This is going to be over pretty quickly if I don't res a healer. There goes a healer. It just started strong, huh? Like last time I got quite a bit of the ways in. Gotta get my hit points up over the amount that it's actually doing to me. Elements usually don't work on bosses. Good, I've got up fire barriers now. I'm getting a triple combo. There we are. Here's what we promised. I wasn't messing around this time either. Nah. I'm sorry, I said that before the chat popped up, so it's going to look very deliberate. All right, shield card get. That's a new form of magic. Right, it was a challenging fight, but it wasn't undoable. I'm going to find a place to save. Well, to heal. Alright, next up, should we do the drinking side quest or the spooky ghost town side quest that took me out last time because I kept running into a boss? Let's do... We started the ghost town thing, so let's do that. Yeah. That is... We are going to Wakatu. I am from Wakatu. I'm going there to pray for the men who were butchered by Trinity. Shh, they might hear you. Do you want us to get into trouble? We'll make your travel arrangements. Don't worry about that skeleton. That skeleton's going to take me on a boat. We might still get a random encounter, by the way. Because it's the same trigger location as it is for any of the other random story bosses. So these enemies are a lot more powerful than the last time we fought them because they level up with you, a lot of the random ones. It would be fucked up if I got gated here again. I think I'm powerful enough to take on Golden Lion now, but it's hard to say. Okay, they did not appear this time. Sometimes ghosts just pop out of the shadows at you. What can you do? Yeah, those guys can just scream you to death instantly. That's just a thing they can do. Which, like, mood. We'll go in from there. Sure, you say that, but that's not an entry point. I guess it is? I guess it is. By the way, the big multiplayer quest to unlock new kinds of magic. Yeah, there's something you can always be doing. Which is really nice, because if they're going to make it random, it's a lot less fun to just, like, completely wander aimlessly, only doing random encounters. Also, I like the... Oh, I got attacked by a skeleton that was hiding. I like the implied random storytelling is what I was about to say. The environmental storytelling from, like, a room like this that still has a pinwheel in it, but that has all these broken screens covered in blood. So I'm running around on the roof, but for what? I want to get in here. Ah. Is this a way up? Yes, it was just hard to do on an angle. Well, I'm going to get attacked by skeletons. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I have battles on fast forward because I was grinding and I still haven't turned it off, but I think that's fine. Oh, I forgot this darn thing. Swords, rabbits, and monsters will pin random combinations on the wall. Get all 3 swords and get the card. Ready? So there's a slight delay in audio and pressed, so we'll see how long this takes us. Nope, got 3 rabbits. There we go. I did it slightly before the sound was supposed to happen, and it worked perfectly. If I got 3 monsters, we would have had a fight there. Now, unfortunately, we have to walk back out. Unlike in... I'm not going to save. Specifically because if we get the triggered enemy and we can't do anything about it, that'll suck. Yeah, Moss Berryberg, Fuse just took us home. This one, we have to walk out. And this time, Gent's not going to guide us for some reason. Whoops, no, I should not do that. The reason I shouldn't do that is the little skulls around it have an effect if you hit them physically. Phantasm, the sword, doesn't count as physical hits. But the other sword I have equipped does. It just also... Phantasm costs weapon points and the other sword doesn't. There we go. Oh, the instant kill scream, okay. That's fine. We can just do an instant kill scream or two. That doesn't matter. Let's see if I can retrace my steps. Ah, little gremlin. I was stretching my wrist in the brief second there. I forgot there was another enemy that was charging me. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll try to remember to turn off fast forward for, like, boss fights or story fights. So there's a non-zero chance that when I go into the next screen, I will trigger a story fight. I didn't. Honestly, if this is like on sale on the Switch store for you or anything, I really do suggest picking it up. And some of it is nostalgia because I loved this game so much when I was younger. But it honestly is very fun to get character builds and explore the worlds and just like spend time roaming around, which is good because you're doing a lot of it, but like it's a very cute game and there's a lot of individual storylines. Alright, we have done Waka 2. Grail cart is one of the next, and the gold card. So let's go do Baccarat. Let me go heal first, because I don't think I can at Baccarat. I love that monsters are also just like people in this world. Like, yes, we fight a lot of them, but they're just owning stores. We have enough gold now. Let me triple check, but we should have enough gold ingots. Unless I somehow sold all my gold ingots. Nope, I have 6, and we only need 4. Because I was doing the gold ingot trading for half an hour, whatever, when I was off stream. Baccarat. As a reminder, last time we played, we got pretty far and we found the magical gnomes, but then the magical gnomes were like, we need gold. I'm a gnome. We did get the ghost card. We got the ghost card surprisingly easily. And we did not get randomly attacked on the way there. The ghost card requires doing a time challenge to get 3 match symbols. And despite the delays in the capture card, I just timed it right before it after watching Z do a lot of parries. That's fine. Cute bug. Less cute bug. You just watch Asellus learn something, because she's half human, and the way humans get new abilities is by using a weapon, and then they learn new techniques as they practice. I just need to make sure her arts aren't full, or I can't keep doing that. Okay, I still have room. I think it's this way. Yeah, right here. Done some grinding was really fun. So human special trait is capable of practice, right? Mechs, I think you have to buy upgrades. Mystics absorb by hitting with their magic items, and monsters eat other monsters. But humans do practice. Hello, I'm a gnome. Oh, sorry, behold, lots of gnomes. Hopefully they don't trap me in here again. Oh, God, these guys. No, please don't trap me in an eternal conversation because you're walking. Where's the guy who I need to talk to for the card? Didn't they say to bring them gold? Please stop this. Is it you? Yes, I brought lots of gold. Gold and lots of it too. They like lots. All right. Receive the gold card. One more to go. I lured them away from the door with the gold. Lots of it. Bree, what is that face you're making? Girl, what? Bree's sitting in front of me with her mouth a little open, showing her fatty lower lip. Like, you know, cats do sometimes. And it's very silly with her short whiskers. That'll do it, yep. I like this cute, the marrow design is really cute. Or mellow design. This should take it out. Oh, it didn't. It's rude instead. As I run into every enemy. Look at that ninja running. Because I'm in sped up mode, it's just extremely funny to me. Now I need to clear out an ability, or she can't keep doing that. Alright, that's 3 of 4 done. It's time for the Get Drunk quest, I guess. I'm just going to, when I go and save this time, I'm just going to pop down a little area. Come on. Excuse me, controller. To see if I can trigger one of the random fights before I've done all of these side quests. Because there's one that triggers up here sometimes. I'm just going to go in and out a couple of times to see if I can get Golden Lion to show up for us. Alright, she doesn't want to come to Korung today. Alright, the last one is in Yorkland? And again, I'm going to see if I can trigger the boss fight before I go in here. Because if you go in here later in the quest, you are drunk. I don't think it's going to happen. This is not the spot she wants to trigger in. Alright, let's start the Grail quest then. I might need to go the other way. Nay. The whole town is a non-smoking zone. Can't be too careful of fire around here. Where can I find the Grail card? The Grail card? Oh yeah, you're looking for the card. Well, you're in luck, but anyone looking for it has to try our famous liquor first. This is our best stuff. We usually only serve it to Trinity. You don't usually get to drink it. There you go. By the way, the people in the next cellar know more about the card. So you see how this is about to go, huh? Where can I find the Grail card? The Grail card? Oh yeah, you're looking for the card. Yeah, it's the same audio from everyone. They don't seem to be playing the gulping sound effect, which was definitely in the original, is that when you did this, you heard a gloop. Oh, there it is. I don't know why I couldn't hear it before. Does liquor medicine cure any disease, ma'am? Is that what we're saying now? Sir? I guess it beats getting gold ingots for gnomes. Come on, get on the stairs, girl. There you go. You should go to the liquor shrine. It's in the middle of the swamp, so watch your step. Alright, well, I'm just going to save before I go in here. You saw how many eyes were in the swamp. Well, as soon as we get in there, we cannot walk a straight line. See, I just left because I walked in a different direction than I intended. So you can kind of see what's happening here. And then when we get into the fight with an angry squid, everyone has status effects. Amelia's fallen asleep. Yikes. I cannot flee. Alright, well, I did just save. There we go. Let's try that again. You kind of are at a whim of what happens. I can always put on the... Oops, she staggered out of the swamp. I can always put on some anti-maelstrom stuff if I need to. One of you again, okay. Oh boy. Alright. We are simply going to hit as hard as we can every time in here. We might make it through this fight. Nope, we're not making it through this fight. This is why I saved this one for last. I just... I wish they'd let you flee battles. I understand why they don't. Not great. Rouge cannot use any magic right now. Do you miss RPGs of the 90s right now? Alright, 1 second. I don't want to take off all my good equipment in favor of something else, but Fire Crystal is coming off and we are putting on... Do we have one that avoids water? Well, we'll change the Warlord's armor out for Blue Elf so that Asellus stays up. I could have sworn we had, like, one other thing. Maybe it was a shield. Yeah, it could have been Gembu shield. Let's check shields. Yeah, okay, we have one Gembu shield, so it's going on the ones who can do some damage here. And if this doesn't work, I'll go somewhere else until I've leveled up even more. Damn it! Okay, you're blinded, girl. Okay. You can't use any of your arts. Cool. We're just gonna see what we can do with these two. Well, it repeatedly spanks all the life points out of my characters. How many attacks does it get? That's insane. That's just unfair and wild. Okay, now Rouge can't use any spells. Cool. Stop it! Oh my god. Okay, do you have any items? Haha, no. Alright, we're going to try this one more time and then we're just going to go somewhere else so that we can start looking for the random events. It's just bullying me. Okay, so the two characters who won't go down to Maelstrom are asleep. Mirror Shade won't do much. Glass Shield might. And it goes so fast is the thing. Oh, apparently when you're asleep, your items don't help you? When you're asleep, your items don't help you? Alright, we're going to go somewhere else. And then we'll come back here later. We're going to go hunting for random events. Don't worry, she's not drunk anywhere except in that particular swamp. I'm gonna check out the Korang one quick. Even though we already did this, let's do it again. Okay, not there. Let's go to Luminous. Shrike has at least one, too. Maybe even two. There we are. Hello, Lady Asellus. Who are you? You must be Princess Lion. I've heard of you from the others. They say you're the bravest princess in Fakanaturu. Princess White Rose, I've heard of you as well. They say you're the kindest princess in the region. Can your kindness stop a sword? I'm the one who'll fight you. Whatever. The only man who ever beat me was Lord Orluge himself. Get ready. We're having an earthing right away, are we? Oh, I forgot to change out the items, but I don't actually think I saved after I put the items on, so it should be fine. She's cool. She's so cool. Honestly. Should I try twin gales even though it's not all? Okay, that won't work. Or at least it won't work all the time. Yeah, she switches stances. $10,000? I just did a combo that did over 10,000. Dang. Come on, let me select Amelia. Let's get Mirror Shade back up, I guess, because that helped a lot. Also, I like that Asellus is able to defend her party members sometimes. This is the same combo. It should do a lot again. We got her. Princess White Rose, now I know what you're trying to do. I used to feel the same way long ago. Sister Lion. Lady Asellus, take care of my sister. Wait. Lord Orluge will punish you if you let us escape. Don't worry about me. For you, I'd gladly accept punishment. Princess Lion, she's a brave one. Yes, thank you, Lady Asellus. For what? And that's how Princess Lion came to leave. Meanwhile, back at the castle, something else was going on. Seattle, Illidan appears to be in a bit of a bind. What is it, Rastaban? Currying favor with Lord Orluge will not increase your standing as a mystic. Meaning what? You realize that you cannot so much as touch me. That's how low your standing is. I'll show you what I can do. Is that so? Even if you lose, I won't tell Lord Orluge. Rastaban! I defeated Rastaban. I can feel power welling up inside me. I can feel power welling up inside me. Ha 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 ha. Seattle, you must overcome. You must destroy. It was later that Illidan mentioned that this was Rastaban's plan. This is all being narrated by Gina still. Also, I don't think I'm going to have to censor this because it's not got anything showing, but that's her. Alright, well, let's save and go find more plot. Because Luminous has now been used. Let's try Korung again, I guess. Because I can get anywhere. Like, maybe it was elude illusion fabric. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say. Did I save? I saved. I'm a trust no one, not even yourself kind of saver. Nope. But I like to think that that whole fight was in fact... I mean, that was the armor, right? Alright, let me see. Where... I don't remember which of the tombs it is that has a trigger. It might be even this screen. I'm gonna pop inside, though, and check. There's a lot that I haven't even shown off in this particular game so far. Okay, I'm not allowed in here unless I'm on the rune quest, so it can't be this one. And I'm not on the rune quest because I'm on the card quest, and you can only pick one. This is one of the rooms where you can get it but it is not happening, so. Or this one. Just going in and out a couple of times. We might not get the next plot point triggered right away because we haven't done a lot between, but you can still have it happen. I just don't know how much they've adjusted the percentages for the remake. Again, I'm going to take an arts off Asellus so she can keep learning things. Some of the enemies are kind of cute. I like the variety of enemy designs. If you're into like some of the design stuff and like story questions, somebody translated the entire Essence of SaGa Frontier book online, and you can just search Essence of SaGa Frontier and it's got all of the weird FAQs and story secrets and so on. I love their little bounces. How do I get back up? Nope, don't jump down. Come on, I'm trying to go up. Alright. So nothing in Shrike. We're just going to take you on a tour of the regions while we look for plot. I'm not going to Magic Kingdom. Kyo. Let's go to Kyo. This garden can trigger one. But apparently it's not going to do that for us today. There we go! Here is Ildon. Ildon was the kind of rude one who was training you at the start and who is Rastaban's lover. And who you ran out on his duty to train you when you stole White Rose. You still fight like an amateur. Ildon, what, are you next? Relax, I'm not here to take you back to Faknataru. I was asked by Rastaban to protect you. Seattle is coming to fight you this time. I don't need any help. Seattle got Rastaban. Did Rastaban vanish? Fortunately, he's still alive. But Seattle grew even stronger by absorbing Rastaban's mystic energy. I wouldn't have come all this way unless Rastaban requested it. Again, the fact that, like, those two are lovers is one of those things that was confirmed in Essence of SaGa Frontier, but kind of makes a lot of sense with, like, the storyline. I am going to want to eventually put Ildon in my party, but I am going to want to grind offline to actually level him up first, but let me check what he's got on his person. He's he's not as strong as Amelia, but... Okay, he's only got his Mystic Mail. He came with nothing. And his arts? What does he know? He knows nothing. So he's not going in my party at this point. I will save, though. Hi, Bree. Where to? Well, we did those. I'm not going back to Yorkland right now. Devin has one, I think, so let's check it, and I can buy the cards that I have got. I can buy their magic while I'm here. Devin is the fortune teller town. Which one was? Here's the cards. Bree, you made me walk into the wrong building. Bree's in my lap now, everyone, and she's hitting the microphone with her tail. And she's trying to get me to pet her with the controller. It's not quite Disney. I'll show you what it looks like. Rail, I don't have the gift. Oh god, okay. Technically, I don't have the gift for any of these yet. Because I need to complete all the quests before it. But if I get these, then I don't have to go back and get them. And I'm only going to get them for a couple of party members. Amelia, you can learn it for now. Alright. Let's get out of there. And let's go to the area that might trigger it. Yes, I know that's the way. I know that's the way to the shrine. I don't want to walk into it, though. Bree's now on the back of my chair. Oh, that's so many steps. Let's go in and out here a couple of times, just in case. I wish I could go that fast up those stairs. This is one of the places it can trigger, and it's really easy to go in and out of, so I'm just doing this a few times. Maybe a few 30, 40 times. Until Seattle shows up. Which isn't a spoiler. Ilden just told us that that was what was going to happen. Oh, I should put on the Harmonian earring on Asellus before. Because my man, Seattle, likes to use sonic attacks, which are screams that can kill you instantly. I could, in fact, just go buy harmonium bangles for everybody, which might be a smart idea. Anyways, he's not going to want to show up here anyway, so we'll go somewhere else. Let's run down the stairs as fast as we possibly can. Let's go to Korog. And let's go to Manhattan, because Manhattan we can buy more of those now that we have $1 million. Well, $500,000. Nope, shopping mall is where we're going. think they've got them for sale here. Yeah. Some other fun stuff. We can't get the Schemer's Ring. Lord of Omi bought it. Alright, let's put this on and then go back to hunting for him. There's so much junk because I was doing a, technically it's a dev thing and not an actual glitch that's left in with the junk shop where you can get infinite, infinite certain number of items specifically in the process of trying to get the best, not the best items in the game, but like top 80% items in the game you can get from just like trading in the junk shop over and over again. Only you get a whole lot of actual junk when you do that. We're going to Korong so we can trade. All of the places we just looked at are now available to trigger story again, by the way. So I'm going to go through Korong's before I leave again. I actually don't even know if it goes away once you have, like, if you can still trigger story in the same place, but I know that all of the previous places become available after that. Come on, Seattle. I don't want to go to the swamp. I guess I could see if I could get... I didn't see any items in Manhattan that let me block water, but there might be some. I'll go back there if I don't find Seattle by checking all of the usual haunts. I don't remember if Mossberryburg has one. I don't think so. I don't think Scrap does. Does Omi? Baccarat, I think in the parking lot can do it. So much of this is for just like memories from the 90s. I didn't mean to go to the port. I clicked the wrong button. That's fine. Let's not worry about that. Sometimes this happens in your life. Well, I know Shingro does, so I'm going to go there first. And then I'll go back to Baccarat. We've never been to Shingro. I haven't shown you. I don't know what Bree's doing, but it's something sussy. The ruins here can have one. And so can... these ruins? These ruins definitely can. Bree, stop that. As I change the music repeatedly. Okay, well, I'll show you the palace. I think there's a character here that I'll introduce you to. Probably. Oh no, never mind. I guess there's nobody here right now. Okay. Sometimes there's a competition going on in Shingro. Alright. Where to? Oh yeah, I said I was going to show you Magic Kingdom. Oh wait, no. I can go pick him back up. It's fine. He'll be at Luminous. It's a oh, this is pre-destruction. I didn't actually know that because I never come here because it's always full of demons and horrors. Anyways, it kind of does look like Disney's The Magic Kingdom like this, doesn't it? I don't think there's a trigger in Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna go to Luminous and pick up my party member. You forgot me already? Forgot me already. I guess we just got Lion here. Let me see. Where are we going? I'm just going to peek in the swamp to see if I can trigger it, but I don't know if I can while the drunk thing is happening. Nope. I think that there's nothing I can do literally except go into areas where they haven't triggered before repeatedly. But I am going to just quickly Google in case they have changed that. Ah, I need to fight a few normal battles. And then I can go through this. So I'm gonna go... Because I did in fact do that in Shrike. Actually, I can just do that in Korung. See? That's why I needed to check these things, huh? I have a drink, but there's fruit in it, and the fruit's now stuck in the opening of the drink. Yeah, you can fight me too. Actually, while we're doing random fights here, I'm just going to go down the stairs and see if I can show you Dr. Nuskin's office. He is also a mystic, and he is a doctor, and he's not a good doctor. I can't recruit him yet because of... Well, you can recruit him on the Rune Quest or later after a couple more events in Asellus' storyline in the remaster. Oh, they're comboed on us too. That's rough. Counter combo. Hi, Bree. I'll feed you soon, baby. Yes, get on the stairs, Asellus. Anyways, here's Dr. Nuskin's office. Oh, it won't let me in. That's a shame. Maybe I even tried this before. I guess without being on the quest, they blocked it off, which they didn't used to do. You could go in and... There's a skeleton in his waiting room, and if you, like, try to talk to it, its head falls off and he laughs at you. Yeah, I did. we'll go back out and go back in here a couple of times because we've done a couple of fights. And if that doesn't work, I've seen a... I heard that that was a glitch you could do. But it doesn't seem to actually do anything. Yeah, you have to have done at least one battle, which we've done. Maybe I don't want to do the battle in the same location as it, so let's try one of the other ones. Let's see, we did Luminous already. We did Kyo. Yorkland were drunk. Shrike, I guess? I think it's this one. So we're just wanting to load random locations right now for this exact purpose. Try Devon again now that we've done this. That's easy to do triggers in. There's a skeleton in the waiting place of the area, in the waiting area of the place where you get your hair cut. Are you sure it's plastic? Yes, you're sure. There we go. Here's Seattle. Okay, so we know the trick now, which is do a couple of fights and then go to a new area. It's plastic, but it's also gold. I love that. I became a powerful mystic warrior by defeating Rastavan. Absorbing your power with Orluge's blood will make my power unstoppable. I guess we're just doing this routine again. Trimmer will not work on you, so we're just gonna... Seattle's little bat wings. Having Silence throwing up mirror doubles all the time seems to be helping a lot. But we currently all have doubles, so I'll Phantasm Shot this time instead. Yeah, I know, soon, Bree. It's not time yet. We are locked in on taking out Seattle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I did not expect it to go that well. Gone. It's proof you're a better mystic than he is. Your willpower made him vanish. This is the death of a powerful mystic. Is that why everyone fears Orluge? Because he can make others vanish? A mystic's life is long. That's why they fear death so much. I also have the power to... Alright, now we're going to do a couple of... Oh, we get a pretty image first. Orluge. What this guy actually looks like. So we're just going to do a couple more random encounters here, because they are here, and then we're going to go to Devon and trigger some good stuff. Bree, can you stop singing under my feet? I promise that it'll be time soon, but you're a little early. This is just a regular... Oh, it's a succubus. I thought it was a regular mystic. They've got a similar model. Yeah, she's singing and riding at my feet right now, desperate. She's very food motivated. Which shocks no one. Alright. Next stop, Devon. If we can get up the hill. Come on, joystick, get up the hill. Yeah, hi, Bree. Oh, let's save here. I think I auto-save after plot events, or rather auto-heal after plot events, but I'll go in here anyway, it's free. Alright, we're going to Devon. We are going to have a fun time in Devon, surely. This should trigger here. I don't think we've done a fight here before. Unless we have. Maybe we have. Oh, nope, it happened. What's happening? He's finally coming around. Disobedient heretics continue to wander futilely in this eternal damnation. This is Lord Orluge's Labyrinth of Darkness. No one leaves without making a sacrifice. So now we get to wander the Labyrinth of Darkness. Deflected my bullets. Alright, not that door. What about this door? Alright, that brings us out here. it's the same loop every time, or are these different screens? Okay, it's the same loop. This is a different screen, yes. Like I said, going to have a fun time in the Labyrinth of Darkness. Actually, let me... No. Girl, you can't be doing that. And if you think I remember where to go in the Labyrinth of Darkness, you are severely mistaken. Oh, we have made some progress, though. Newcomers. What are you doing here? What, are you an idiot? There's nothing to do in this stinking place. Don't get mad. One of these doors is the exit. Why don't you use it? I can't leave by myself. You'll see what I mean soon enough. We finally got out. White Rose, where are you? Lady Asellus, I'll remain in the labyrinth. What are you talking about? This is my penalty for disobeying my lord. Farewell, Lady Asellus. Wait, White Rose! Rose! Lady Asellus, live in freedom. You're free. White Rose. That's enough. Let's go. I'm afraid she's done. You're not coming? I could leave the labyrinth because Princess White Rose chose to remain. I guess I owe you. I'll go with you. You're my substitute for White Rose. She's really down. Guess she's not as tough as she seems. I wonder why White Rose favors her so. White Rose is gone. I know why she chose to remain in the labyrinth after Orlish trapped you. Why? Because she knew you loved her. Yes, as a sister and friend. Then say it out loud. That's wrong. After all, I'm still a woman, even after becoming a half-mystic. You humans have strange customs. Didn't White Rose just tell you to live in freedom? Maybe it's time for you to come out with it? She meant I should live free from Orluge. Deny it all you want, but I'm telling you it's not healthy. Let's go. Where are we going? Wherever. We can't just sit here. This is Ozma. He's wearing pasties and a harness. Yeah, so that is the literal coming out of the closet storyline, not even kidding. Let's get some equipment on Ozma. This is how I feel about Red Turnip. This is also how Asellus feels about Red Turnip. Let's just do... controls in this are so finicky in terms of using... Alright. Yeah, you have this, you need to come out of the closet storyline, and then are immediately presented with an image of a man wearing a leather harness and pasties, so... White Rose left you? I suppose you still felt obliged to Orluge. Who are you? Why do you know so much about mystics? I can't recruit her yet. That is secretly Princess Ray, the one who escaped from Orluge and got reincarnated as a human. Notice how the music is just devastatingly sad now? Now I'm trying to remember where we have not had a plot event. So we've got to go get some of our party members back. We've had one in Luminous. Yep, and Rouge isn't here. Because the rest of our party is hanging out together without us. Other... Right. Korong. Well, we haven't had one in Korong. I don't think so, anyway. I don't remember us having had one. Oh, I should go to a different area and have a fight. Somewhere easy. Where can I have an easy fight? Oh, I forgot Mossberryburg is like the castle. I don't think I will have an encounter in Mossberryburg. Maybe there's one, but it is technically owned by a different major mystic lord, the Ring Lord. I can go have a quick fight in Baccarat. Come on. I'll just fight this guy. This little buggy. Anyways, I was like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to something sapphic today. So this is one weapon that can use a powerful attack once. Oh, right, and Zosma has a type of magic that nobody else has, and I'm not sure this is explained anywhere. Maybe it's explained in the Essence of SaGa Frontier why that's the case. If there's any enemy of... Alright, now we've done a combat, so let's go somewhere else now. My problem with remembering where we've had all of the, like, story-related scenes trigger so that I don't double up is that I've played this game too many times. So I'm like, oh yeah, of course we fought Lion at Korong. We always fight Lion at Korong. We did not. There he is. Wake up! Can't you learn to act like a real mystic? Ilden! Decide for yourself what you're going to do from now on. I'll escort you a little longer. Alright, we have our party back. Who am I switching with whom? This is a completely scattered party. Zosma, I'm replacing White Rose with only physically, not emotionally. Almost time. Hi, Diane. We had a literal coming out storyline happen. That's pretty fun. Is there anyone else still after Asellus, or do I just have to decide whether I'm going after the Charm Lord myself? Yeah, we'll be ending very soon. I'm just going to see if I can trigger one more random event before we do that. Dark Labyrinth. Oh, wait, I think I know what I'll do. Oh, Zosma, you're waiting for me up here for some reason. Hi? Oh, a high-class mystic lives here. In this rundown city? This mystic's a bit odd. You should talk. It's a matter of degrees. He's a doctor. That's a joke. That's a joke that Zosma just made. It's a matter of degrees. He's a doctor. His specialty is diseases that can't be cured by ordinary means. Alright, well, let's go get... Maybe he could help me. This is new to the remaster. There's a few characters you can recruit in Asellus' storyline in the remaster in this way that you couldn't otherwise. So let's go get Nuskin. I'm trapped on the stairs. Yes. White Rose, everybody was put into a dark labyrinth where Orluge puts people he doesn't like, where one person has to stay behind to let the others leave, and White Rose did decide to stay behind so that Asellus could leave. And Asellus had a full repeatedly blacking out reaction to it. And then most of the party left. And Zosma, who we've only seen once at the very beginning of the game, showed up to be like, you would feel a lot better if you would just come out of the closet. Humans are so weird about this stuff, and I don't know why you're so weird. You're in love with White Rose. You should just go deal with things. She's not dead. She's in the labyrinth. There are 3 possible endings. And at least one of them you get White Rose back, and the other one it's implied, but you don't see her on screen. And the other, she stays in there forever. Because it's kind of about the how are you going to live in your new life is the storyline of Asellus. There's Nuskin's house. Here we go. Here's what I've been trying to show everybody. Are you waiting? Rude. Okay. Next, please. Well, this is quite the curious patient. Turned me back into a human. Look at this. Making purple is easy. Turning it back into red and blue, not so much. Whining won't get you what you want. You have to accept your fate. There's nothing I can do? I do have a question. The blood turned me half mystic, but won't change anything else about me, right? Mystic blood is different from human blood. I wouldn't get so worked up. You have received a portion of Orluge's power. Of course, there will be certain side effects. He won't ever be a normal human again. But what can I do? Accept it. There's no other way. What's a doctor even doing here anyway? A doctor, like any good scholar, is curious about how the world works and wants to learn more. I came here to study strange illnesses. The only sick one here is you. I think you'll make an excellent case study. I'm going with you. Now we have Dr. Nuskan. I really don't know what his idle animation is. What is he doing over there? Like, Gen sitting and drinking. Most of them are doing martial arts stuff. Something weird. All right, Nuskin received. We are going to go get 2 more mystics, and then maybe I will, between streams, level up my party and get a full mystic party just for taking on Orluge. Though I regret taking out Amelia and Rouge at this point. On the other hand, it's kind of nice to have a theme. Let's go to Devon. Because now that the rest of my party is back, we might be able to get Ray. Anyways, considering that this game came out in, what was it, 96? '97. Honestly, not a terrible handling of the themes, where it's just like, hey, you're doing something that's not healthy to yourself by denying who you are. You'll just feel better if you live freely. Can I not get her this way? Do I need somebody else first? Who are you? Okay, you're just doing your usual spiel. Let me see. I thought I'd visited all the coffins with just White Rose, but maybe not. That's the trigger to get her. I was double checking. Maybe I did not do it correctly and went with Ilden 2 lions or something like that. That's fine. We don't need Ray, even though she's very OP. Let us go to. Well, first we're going to go to Korong. I'm recruiting 1 more character before we end the stream, so that I can level them up without that. And that is, for that purpose, we are going to Omi to pick up an old friend. Are you an old friend? You just acted like you were. I said that and Bree was like, me? Ah, and this guy's here because now we can go back to Fakinaturu to end the game whenever we wish. I'm not going to right away. I'm going to get a new friend and do some leveling up. But then next stream we can return to Fakinaturu. I was recruiting the cat. That's who I'm recruiting here. Yeah, I know where it is. I've been there. Before we go into his basement, let's just go say hi to him and see how he's coping with us having stolen his mermaid girlfriend. Because she wanted to be free and was trapped. Well, he's not at home. Maybe he's looking for her. he's not at home. Hi, Bree. Gwen. I will feed you also very soon. I'm just need to run down some stairs and then I'll feed you. In the game. I guess I didn't check the dining room. I actually don't even know if he's available to be found here. Yep, he's not home. We're just going to quickly run through the same area that we did right at the start of the game. Big spiky dinosaur! Zosma's such a funny character to me. Like, the fact that he's not from Orlus's realm. I can't remember if it's canon or just theorized that he's from Mossberryburg because the other one we know is there. But he's an enemy person who hangs out and is always dodging Orlus's guards. And shows up to just, like, dispense queer advice as a queer elder, I guess. Cat girl. Kitty Claw is what she's called. Okay, so there's this one. Let's just throw on some quick equipment. Bamboo shield's already on Zosma. Let's toss on the blue elf. Come on, controller. I have to be so delicate with this thumbstick. I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to do a bunch of... Yeah, you get a combo by doing a bunch of things that have similar costs. So that's why I was carefully selecting things. There we go. So let's get back other girlfriend. Lady Asellus, can you help us, Miss Arthim? Tell me whatever you wish. I am your slave. No, you're not my slave. Miss Arthim joined the party in a totally normal way. I always forget that they've added a top on her in stuff. I seem to recall that let us leave before, but I guess not. She had stars, if I recall correctly. I'm just gonna quickly Google to confirm that I'm not misremembering. Oh, right. All of the mystics are named after star stuff, so I have to look for Mazartham Saga, not just Mazartham. Yeah, she had little starfish, not a, like, tube top or whatever type of top that is, a twisted top. Bree is crying plaintively and eating her kibble that she's had this whole time, but it's not wet food. Even though I said it would be just a minute. Bree, if you're a little patient. Yes, the classic mermaid starfish broth. Except there's no connection, so it's just starfish. I'll get these items and then figure out how to get out of here again, because usually it just lets you leave there. I guess maybe I had to go back upstairs. There's a quick and easy way to do it if I need to. Yeah, very, very soon, Bree. You're so patient. I just got a little stuck in this dungeon unintentionally. Yeah, don't worry about Zosma doing that. That's normal. It's an electric sheep. The ones the androids dream of. Yeah, one of those. Come on. Anyways, we got through a lot. Next time it's just anything we want to do before we head to Faknaturu and then Faknaturu, but almost certainly it will be just Faknaturu at that point, unless you really want to see me stagger drunkenly through. Oh, come on. I thought this would let me out. Let me out, I wish to leave. I guess I do actually have to just fight that thing a second time, which is very annoying. Thanks everybody for your patience. Except for Bree, who doesn't have any. Dungeons that don't let you leave are a menace in any fantasy universe, especially. That's fine. I'll just fight the Kraken again and then go upstairs the normal way. Oh yeah, they charge. They love charging. But I can withstand that now. A lot of times they don't even let you react when you enter a room before they're going for you. Whoops. Overshot. That's a monkey on a unicycle, by the way, if you were wondering. If you were wondering what kind of enemies are in this game, the answer is monkey on unicycle. They're like brainstorming. They're like Death Knight, some giant like Triceratops looking motherfucker, dinosaurs, dragons, monkey, unicycle monkey. All right, we have a lot of mystics in our party. I've got a lot of leveling of them to do if I want to toss them into the main party, which I kind of do because they can all learn heals. And then we are off for next stream. We're gonna go confront Orluge for doing this to us, and definitely nobody else got kidnapped or anything is part of anyone's evil plot. Alright, let's call the stream there, and so that I can feed Bree. Thank you so much for joining me. It was so much fun to show you all this game that I love so very much from my teenage years, and yeah, I'm excited. We're going to aim for the half mystic ending. The mystic one is good if you like predatory characters. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Have a great rest of your week, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Yeah, they'll always take your healer. They'll always take your healer. Bree, you're blocking the end stream button. You are prolonging your suffering.